Hey guys, welcome to Now You Know. This is our bi-monthly live association update. And this is an opportunity for you guys to ask questions from your association management team. I'm Shauna Camacho, the lifestyle director here at the community, and I'm here with our community manager, Brandon Norman.
Hello, everyone.
I hope everybody is having a great week. We did not get any pre-submitted questions for the Q&A. So as usual, we're going to do the Q&A at the end of the session. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and pop those in the comments here. And I am keeping an eye on that. And we will get to you at the end of this session. So to make sure to turn my phone down so we don't get any feedback. So I feel like I've said this the last couple of times, but this should be a short one. I just kind of wanted to go over today events and kind of take a look at what I've got in the pipeline for fall and winter. So I'm actually going to pop that up so that we can all take a look at it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll start with this month. We just have a couple of events coming up this weekend. We've got Man Cave Makers, which is a fun DIY contest for you guys. So if you are participating in that, your project photos are going to be due Saturday. And then we've got the Kona Ice Guy coming, and you guys can stop by the amenity center and get a free Kona Ice. As you will notice, August, toward the end of August is pretty light, and we'll continue to the beginning of September that way. And that is really just because everybody's kind of going back to school, and in particular, this year is going to be a little strange for everybody. It's going to be different. So we like to give you guys some time to kind of get back into your routines, gives us some time to plan for end of the year events and plan into 2021, and to just kind of do some things around the office and get organized here for us. So there is going to be a little bit of a break there. I am also planning to get together with our volunteer group, the events entourage, and I will be sending out invitations to you guys directly. You can see on the calendar, I have that planned for Saturday, August the 29th. So I'll reach out to you guys. And if you are not part of the entourage, but are interested in volunteering or being a part of planning, you can join us. Go over to the website, mygatewayparks.com, and under the lifestyle tab, you will see a link called volunteer. So open that up and you can find some more information on that. And you can always reach out to me as well. So moving into September, you'll notice that we pick back up in the second half of September with a lot of fun stuff. We kind of hit the ground running once we start getting into fall, and you'll notice some of these fall and holiday events coming up. So we've got a few things planned for September, including Grandparents' Day. We'll have an event. We're going to have our Flashback Friday drive-in movie that was canceled. We've rescheduled that for September so that we will get to see A Dog's Purpose. I know that some of you were really excited, and that was a real bummer. But we are getting some heavier duty equipment so that we won't have any problems out there with wind, which you know we frequently do. So I have had some questions about a community garage sale, and I have kind of had that in the pipeline. So I finally got that scheduled for September 25th through 27th. So you guys can go ahead and get prepared for that, get all your stuff together for that weekend. And what I'll do, just like I have the last two, is do a sign up so that I can create a map and we can kind of blast that out in communications to the greater community. So we've got a taco truck coming for a Taco Tuesday. We've got a Good Neighbor Day event planned. So we've got some really fun stuff coming up in September. Then we move into October, and then we start getting into some of our bigger events. And one thing that I will note, and you guys all know that we've really kind of had to adjust our plans because of local orders and state executive orders that limit us in our in-person meeting. So um, I'm hoping not to have to change things too much. We are still going to have some really big and fun events for the holidays, but they may be altered slightly. For instance, we're still planning our trunk or treat on the Saturday before Halloween. However, those trunks could possibly be in your driveways as opposed to here at the amenity center. But we'll just see how that goes, because my hope is that we can stick as close to what we have done as possible, um, being safe, of course. But again, we'll just have to see how things progress as we get into those later months. But as you can see, we've got a full week of things planned for Halloween. That's going to be really fun. And most of those are kind of virtual, um, supply kit drop, those kinds of things. So that should be really fun. Moving into November, we are going to continue with our Colors of Autumn Fall Festival. Again, some of those things are going to be altered slightly, um, but my hope is not too much. We are still going to have a vendor show that could possibly be all virtual. If possible, we will have a few here on site, but we are definitely planning for a virtual show. So if you have a small business or you make things or sell things, you will be able to be a part of that. I know some of you participated last year, and it was really great to get your name out there and really have fun hosting and letting people know that you have a product or service, and let people know about that. So we also have one that we have not done before, a Bottles and Bites date night, which is going to be a really fun virtual event where a charcuterie kit would be delivered to you, and we can just have kind of a virtual movie trivia. So excited about that one. And then in December, of course, the big attraction is always our holiday event, which has typically been a holiday pajama party. That has been changed this year to be kind of a week-long event similar to Halloween. So we're going to do a lot of things. We're really going to celebrate the holidays. It may not look exactly like it did last year, but we're going to try to incorporate a lot of those components in. We're definitely going to have Santa out again. That may be in a waving parade style. Again, we'll just have to wait and see, but we've got a lot of fun stuff planned. And as we start getting into the fall, that we start getting into the times where I really need a lot more volunteers. So just going back to that volunteer group, the Events Entourage, this is a great time to sign up if you have not. And you guys who have been in the group, I know things have been a little bit slower since we haven't been on site doing meetings, but we're going to get back into the swing of things as we move into the end of the year. So hopefully you guys will get that meeting date on your calendar, and we'll be able to catch up on what's going on. So that is what we have on the schedule for the rest of the year. There could be some drop-in events. There could be some things that just kind of pop up and I pop in there. I have gotten some recommendations from you guys, which were awesome. And those things that I'm able to incorporate right now, I will. Some of those things where we meet in person, I may not be able to do that right now, but definitely love your recommendations and definitely make note of those. So I'm really excited. Things are going to look different, but I'm still excited because I think we're going to have some fun stuff to do. So I did get a question here. Okay, so this is a community management question. Did you have anything that you wanted to add, Brandon, before we move into the Q&A?
Nothing particular. I think all those events look great. I'm looking forward to that. I think we'll definitely do as much as we possibly can. We want to try to return to some sort of normalcy. So looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Okay, so just one question. Has anyone reported the huge pothole at the entrance at 1641, the south entrance?
Yeah, the city is aware of that. I think they've repaired it once, but I'll follow up with them again. Try to get that. I know it grows every minute, it seems like. Also related to development stuff, the school property down there, there was a question last week. I got back with a couple people, but the where the future school site is, the developer is doing the dirt work there, but there is no imminent plans for that building. They're just prepping the dirt work, getting that their part of that squared away. So whenever the Forney ISD is in line to make that happen, they'll be ready to do it. So that's what's going on there.
Cool. And Pam is asking about trouble with the contact us site. When you say contact us site, are you talking about My Gateway Parks, the contact us link there? If you can give me more information on that, I can answer that question better. So no more questions other than those two.
Yeah.
We may move this this update to once a month format, just so that we have a little bit more content to present. Also, I know as we move into the holidays, school starting, holidays, things get busier, and you know, we all kind of are limited on time. So, okay, and yes, no, I did not know, Pam, that that contact link wasn't working. It had been working because I was getting emails from it. So this is something new, but I will definitely check on that and make sure that it is working going forward.
Yeah.
So I have nothing else. If you have nothing else, Brandon, then we will say goodbye. And don't forget, the newsletter is coming out tomorrow. So check your emails for that. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a great one, everyone.